Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 largest cities in Russia by population. Russia, the largest country in the world, is home to some of the most vibrant and diverse cities you'll ever encounter. From the bustling streets of Moscow to the historic charm of Saint Petersburg, each city has its own unique story to tell. Now, you know me, I do love a city break. There's something magical about exploring new urban landscapes, meeting new people, and immersing yourself in the local culture. Whether it's the architecture, the food, or the nightlife, every city has its own special charm. But let me tell you, Russia's cities are on a whole different level. Imagine spending your weekend strolling through beautiful parks, visiting world-class museums, and enjoying delicious local cuisine. The iconic landmarks, the rich history, and the vibrant culture make it a destination like no other. From the Red Square in Moscow to the Hermitage Museum in St. Petersburg, there's so much to see and do. Let's dive into the fascinating details of these bustling metropolises, from the history and culture to the food and nightlife. Each city has its own unique flavor, offering a mix of traditional and modern experiences. Buckle up, darlings, it's going to be a wild ride. Get ready to explore the top 10 largest cities in Russia, each with its own unique charm and character. Whether you're planning your next vacation or just dreaming of future travels, this journey through Russia's cities is sure to inspire you. First up, the big one, the Queen Bee, the city that needs no introduction, Moscow. This sprawling metropolis is not just the capital of Russia, it's a vibrant, pulsating heart of culture, history, and modernity. From its iconic landmarks to its hidden gems, Moscow is a city that never ceases to amaze. With a population larger than the whole of Belgium, this city is a force of nature. Imagine the energy, the hustle and bustle, the sheer dynamism of a place where millions of stories unfold every day. The streets are alive with the sounds of life, from the chatter of locals to the hum of traffic. And speaking of nature, you wouldn't believe the green spaces in Moscow. It's a city that knows how to balance its urban sprawl with pockets of tranquility. Gorky Park, for instance, is a haven for relaxation and recreation, offering a breath of fresh air amidst the urban landscape. Forget concrete jungle, darling. This is more like a concrete parkland. Tree-lined streets and expansive parks make it a city where nature and urban life coexist harmoniously. Whether you're biking through the parks or simply enjoying a leisurely stroll, there's always a green escape nearby. But of course, no trip to Moscow is complete without a visit to the Kremlin and Red Square. These iconic landmarks are the very soul of the city, steeped in history and grandeur. The Kremlin, with its imposing walls and majestic towers, stands as a testament to Russia's rich past. Imagine centuries of history right there at your fingertips. Walking through Red Square, you can almost hear the echoes of the past. From grand parades to historic speeches, the architecture alone is enough to leave you in awe, with its intricate designs and timeless beauty. So whether you're a history buff, a nature lover, or a night owl, Moscow has something for everyone. It's more than just a pretty dome, it's a city that captures the essence of life in all its forms. Next, we're whisked away to St. Petersburg, a city so beautiful it makes your eyes water. This city, with its grand architecture and rich history, is a feast for the senses. From the moment you arrive, you're greeted by a skyline that tells tales of emperors and revolutions, of art and resilience. Built on a network of canals, it's often called the Venice of the North. These waterways weave through the city like delicate threads, connecting neighborhoods and offering a unique perspective on the city's splendor. Imagine gliding along these canals, the reflections of pastel-colored buildings dancing on the water's surface. But, unlike Venice, you won't find any gondoliers serenading you here. Instead, the canals of St. Petersburg have their own quiet charm, a serene beauty that invites contemplation. Instead, you'll be treated to the sounds of opera and ballet, as St. Petersburg is a cultural powerhouse. The Mariinsky Theater, with its opulent interiors and world-class performances, is a testament to the city's artistic heritage. And of course, no trip to Russia is complete without a taste of caviar. This delicacy, often associated with luxury and indulgence, is a must-try. Whether you're a connoisseur or a curious first-timer, the experience of tasting caviar in its homeland is unforgettable. He said it was the good stuff, but frankly, it all tastes like salty fish eggs to me. Despite my less than enthusiastic palate, the memory of that evening remains vivid. It's these little moments, the unexpected encounters and the shared experiences that make travel so enriching. So, whether you're exploring the canals, immersing yourself in the arts, or sampling local delicacies, St. Petersburg promises a journey filled with wonder and delight. Now hold on to your hats, because we're heading east to Siberia. Novosibirsk, the largest city in this vast region, is a fascinating mix of old and new. You'll find Soviet-era architecture alongside modern skyscrapers, and the city is a hub for science and technology. But don't let that fool you into thinking it's all work and no play. Novosibirsk has a thriving art scene, and the locals know how to have a good time. Just be prepared for the weather, darling. It gets a tad chilly in Siberia, even in the summer, and don't miss the Novosibirsk Zoo, one of the largest in Russia. The city also offers vibrant shopping experiences and bustling markets. Getting around is a breeze with the efficient Novosibirsk metro system. As the sun sets, the city lights up, offering a magical view to end your day. Yekaterinburg, where history meets hipsters. Next up, we're off to Yekaterinburg, a city steeped in history. It was here that the last Tsar of Russia, Nicholas II, and his family met their tragic end. But don't let that put you off, darling. Today, Yekaterinburg is a vibrant and modern city with a thriving art scene and a burgeoning hipster population. Think independent coffee shops, vintage clothing stores, and underground music venues. It's the perfect place to soak up some Russian cool. The city also boasts beautiful parks and outdoor spaces, perfect for a leisurely stroll or a weekend picnic. And if you're a culture vulture, you'll love the museums and art galleries that showcase the rich history and contemporary creativity of this fascinating city. Whether you're into history, art, or just looking for a good time, Yekaterinburg has something for everyone. Kazan, a cultural tapestry. Our next stop is Kazan, a city where east meets west. Located at the confluence of the Volga and Kazanka rivers, Kazan is a melting pot of cultures with a fascinating blend of Tatar and Russian influences. Be sure to visit the Kazan Kremlin, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and sample some traditional Tatar cuisine. I once had a lamb dish there that was so good I licked the plate clean. Don't judge, darling, you would have done the same. Kazan also boasts a vibrant nightlife, with plenty of bars and clubs to explore. And if shopping is your thing, Kazan has some of the best shopping centers in Russia. Don't forget to relax in one of Kazan's beautiful parks. And if you're a sports fan, catch a game at the Kazan Arena. History buffs will love the city's many museums, showcasing its rich past. And don't miss the cultural festivals that bring the city to life throughout the year. Nizhny Novgorod, a confluence of charm. Next, we're cruising down the Volga River to Nizhny Novgorod, a city that's often overlooked but shouldn't be. With its charming old town, stunning river views, and vibrant cultural scene, Nizhny Novgorod has something for everyone. Take a stroll along the Volga embankment, visit the Nizhny Novgorod Kremlin, or explore the city's many museums and art galleries. And if you're feeling adventurous, why not take a ride on the cable car across the Volga? Just don't look down if you're afraid of heights. As the sun sets, the city comes alive with a vibrant nightlife. Enjoy a meal at one of the many restaurants offering delicious local cuisine, or catch a performance at one of the city's renowned theaters. And don't miss the spectacular fireworks over the Volga River, a perfect end to your visit. Now, we're off to Chelyabinsk, a city known for its heavy industry. But don't let that fool you into thinking it's all smoke and steel, darling. Chelyabinsk has a surprisingly vibrant cultural scene, with theaters, museums, and art galleries. And if you're a fan of the great outdoors, you'll be spoilt for choice, with the Ural Mountains right on the doorstep. Just be sure to pack your hiking boots. As night falls, the city transforms, offering a lively nightlife with illuminated buildings and bustling streets. Don't miss out on the local cuisine with a variety of restaurants serving traditional Russian dishes. And for a more relaxed experience, take a stroll through one of the many parks, especially beautiful in autumn. Getting around is easy with the city's efficient public transport system, including trams and buses. Education is also a highlight, with institutions like Chelyabinsk State University attracting students from all over. Sports enthusiasts will find plenty to do, with numerous facilities and local events to enjoy. So whether you're here for the industry, culture, or nature, Chelyabinsk has something for everyone. Samara, Reaching for the stars. Next, we're blasting off to Samara, a city that's out of this world. Well, not literally, darling, but Samara is famous for its aerospace industry. It was here that the Soviet Union built the rockets that launched Yuri Gagarin into space. But Samara is more than just rockets and spaceships. It's also a beautiful city, with a rich history and culture. Be sure to visit the Samara Embankment, one of the longest river embankments in Russia, and take a stroll along its picturesque streets. Don't miss the Samara Philharmonic Hall for a taste of the local music scene. And when the sun sets, Samara's nightlife comes alive with vibrant restaurants and cafes. Whether you're exploring its parks or enjoying a day out with family, Samara has something for everyone. Omsk, where cultures collide. Our penultimate stop is Omsk, a city that's often described as a microcosm of Russia itself. Located at the crossroads of Europe and Asia, Omsk is a melting pot of cultures and ethnicities. You'll find Orthodox churches alongside mosques, and the city has a rich history dating back to the 18th century. Be sure to visit the Omsk Fortress, a well-preserved example of 18th century military architecture, and explore the city's many museums and art galleries. The Omsk Drama Theater is a must-see for culture enthusiasts. Don't miss a stroll along the beautiful riverside, perfect for a relaxing evening. And when the sun sets, Omsk's vibrant nightlife comes alive with cafes and bars bustling with activity. Rostov-on-Don, southern charm and spicy delights. Finally, we arrive in Rostov-on-Don, a city that's full of surprises. Located on the banks of the Don River, Rostov-on-Don is a major port city with a cosmopolitan atmosphere. You'll find stunning architecture, vibrant nightlife, and some of the best food in Russia. Be sure to try the local fish dishes and don't be afraid to try something new. I once had a bowl of borscht in Rostov-on-Don that would blow your socks off. In a good way, of course. The city also boasts beautiful parks where you can relax and enjoy the outdoors. Don't miss the vibrant cultural events and festivals that bring the city to life. And if you love shopping, the local markets and shopping streets are a must-visit. As the sun sets, the city transforms, offering a magical view that you won't forget. Until next time, Russia. Well, there you have it, darlings, our whirlwind tour of Russia's 10 biggest cities. From the grandeur of Moscow to the elegance of Saint Petersburg and the charm of Nizhny Novgorod, Russia has something for everyone. So what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, book your flights, and get ready for an unforgettable adventure. And don't forget to send me a postcard. Thanks for joining us on this journey through Russia's largest cities. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating insights from around the world. Until next time, keep exploring and discovering new places.